Maybe you can help. But
I still have such a hard time thinking.
Well, these were me.
All of these experts are like, it's not
HBO.
This is not
After they've all
possible.
seen
Unreal.
I'm so happy that I'm not living
Yeah,
in
You
this
guys won't
time.
notice
Here
it.
we
because
are.
I'll cut it so
Surge
that
dropping
it
out of
goes
the sky.
smoothly.
And
Well,
if you want to
sync
see
to
how it,
Patreon, but
Ash snow.
how it was, go
I'm
to
dealing
check.
with it
Or
constantly.
Mercury.
And it's always like even if you're on a high position in that time, there is
The
always
thumbnail, it
someone
just looks
who
like
is
the actor
higher
from,
than you.
what's his name?
Or
I can
they
never
can,
remember his name.
Take you out.
But he's in Marvel.
Yeah.
He was in
Looking forward to seeing
the
your
It looks like
If you
him.
are
I think
rich
it's him. It
or
also
high
sounds
position or
like
low position is the same.
guy
This is a
who's
really
Yeah,
uncomfortable show to watch.
It's so dark.
Наверное, все-таки Родина.
Eric. That's what it sounds like.
Немного
The guy from-
городской, где я празднично жил.
He's not from Thor. He's done so much.
А эти проселки
Do you have subtitles?
No.
Neither do I.
с простыми крестами их русских могил.
Someone give me a translation.
По русским
It's gonna be a popular
обычаям,
place for the next few days.
только пожарище на русской земле раскидав позади, на наших глазах умирали товарищи.
It looks like there's stuff falling.
30 a.m.
7 hours.
I really
later.
love that we're
I
keeping
like the
tabs on
timeline. I like that we're seeing
I think that for
where we
anyone
are in the
like this,
whole
that's really important.
timeline of events.
nobody knows how serious it is. And the birds were dying.
Gives some perspective.
She's not dead, is she?
Горькую землю, где я родился.
That looks like such an old.
There is something
thermos,
very
doesn't it?
powerful in the mornings after some
my grandfather
hard
would
night,
Oh, I know her.
Fishing or
like
Her name
fighting,
right now, I've seen her in stuff.
whatever,
Saturday.
disasters, whatever it is in the night. In the morning there is some extremely strong energy.
Slept there. She's a workaholic.
Uh-oh. No, don't open the window. Wait, I don't know how close Minsky is. Oh. Close it. Wait, so...
Is it like a radiation thing?
That didn't
Minsky's
take long.
closed.
During a time like this, probably because
Yeah.
they don't know.
Really radioactive.
Yeah, they have one.
It would have gone off before. It's coming from outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
No.
The American.
No, it wasn't us.
It wasn't us this time.
And this is the
At least
far
these
away
guys
is
made
it?
it.
that one that was written, right?
Right.
They have good equipment and they're
Clearly
trusting.
enough
This
that
is
I was
just
there.
8 milli?
Clearly more that should be there.
She's gonna measure and she's gonna figure out what's going
Yeah, I
on.
hope they're gonna tell us.
Nuclear Science Institute.
I don't know. I'm
correct.
Yeah, and you've heard me say this before. You've heard any of my reactions.
That's crazy.
Always
Talking
impressed by
about
this.
Silver
Just the
Tower.
attention to
That's just
detail,
right
but with
outside
the
her
props,
window.
the costumes, hair, all of it. I love when these shows get it right. They have the budget to do it
And
properly.
they're just using the readings there that like don't even show
Feel
the
so
full amount.
immersed in that world.
Hiding.
It's not military. It's uranium decay in 235.
So you know what's wrong.
Wow, these guys are so smart. I mean, they do work in a nuclear facility.
No, it's
Rotary
Chernobyl.
phones.
Okay. So the nearest one nuclear plant is 240 kilometers away from us.
with the Institute of Nuclear.
Why?
Looking for. All right, stay calm.
Don't tell me to take up.
Maybe she's calling since you already know it.
Number 4. It's not them.
Subtitles.
Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
Oh, it is possible.
Oh, like we were talking about.
They were
last
split
one. How far
open.
did this go?
They were split open.
I mean, they're not in the night. They just.
I know.
Well,
It would
it's
have
funny you
to
should
be
say
in
that.
time, right?
Could be a waste.
Oh, like the nurse said about
So
the
the
iodine.
iodine. I guess I could just say iodine. That's how we pronounce it in America. But
They are prepared for
That's
this.
what half our people work on here.
God, so
Apparently they
Probably
do.
it's
iodine helps with
saying that now
radiation
it's
poisoning.
free, but probably it's not calling no one.
Does she
Take
have
up the line.
suspicion?
Of course, it blew up.
Maybe.
They have other shit to take care of.
Good.
She
That's
is
your
like.
sign, girl.
Induction of
I feel like she's
suspense like
figuring
this.
it out.
She catch them.
The look that passed between them.
Like crazy scared.
Yeah, because it's full blown panic and chaos.
No one is saying it. No one is getting away. No one is protecting themselves.
All the children left. We don't have enough. As many as you can.
Oh
What's the
God.
plan? Everybody in there too.
Oh God.
I don't don't know anything about
Oh, these guys are here.
I haven't read
Did
anything
anyone
about
know
it.
this should be the worst?
I have a cursory, like, knowledge of this.
Chernobyl, are they also
Do people who eat your kids children around them?
Smell much better than water.
She's gonna be burned. She's gonna be burned.
And you're
Where are her
touching it.
gloves? She's gonna be
She's
She's not even. She doesn't have gloves on.
I mean, guys that are that badly burned already are beyond help, right? I just don't know. I'm so sorry. That's annoying. I don't know. I have chills. Can you come back from it?
Yeah, it won't stop. Like my legs.
No, you guys don't want to be in here, guys. Oh no.
She's desperate. Oh, she gonna get in there. Look at her. She made it in.
Mila! Is that her name? I don't know. You don't want to be in here. Oh no.
I still don't know.
Touching them with their hands. It doesn't matter if they're so close, right?
Yeah, she none of them should be touching the kids either.
Okay. Now they know.
Why is the hospital
Special gloves.
something like this? Being right beside
Because
We saw a pregnant woman last episode. I'm already pissed off. It's not looking
It kind of
good.
makes me nauseous, dude. Like, because it's
Other
real.
people.
obviously she didn't know.
please.
Otherwise she would use some gloves.
I don't know, I think she...
Information to a certain degree because she recognized the radiation burn and they know that their
Yes,
results
but she
are
doesn't imagine that it's so high.
radioactive,
Not everyone knew though.
but they don't know how to protect themselves from it.
If they know, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Certainly, thank you.
Some light
She
reading.
had to tell someone.
So he's the guy that killed himself, right?
Yeah, the very, very beginning. Other guy who reported
He got called in the last episode.
Yeah.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
got the same kind of spin
Yeah.
that they were trying to like get
Yeah,
going in the
to,
last
like,
episode,
encourage
it's
it
gonna be
without
probably horrifying,
strings.
as they're saying.
And this is like
Thank you
they
for smoking.
cannot fight against something that they don't know what is it.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
This is the report about Chernobyl.
Does he understand?
What?
Oh, that realization. Yeah.
Well, I hope he...
Oh, he just saw something horrifying. What did he see, man?
What's that?
He knows they're lying about something.
Oh shit about those
Is the woman on the news? She gave it.
Yeah, she... Well, they caught the radiation. How can she not? Through the window.
Are they actually telling the truth in this report? Holy shit.
400 kilometers.
Or I wonder if they're saying it's not as bad as it seems, but here are the facts, and the facts are telling the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know what Professor
I don't think he is anymore.
This is the guy. This is the guy because he's scared.
And it's so surreal too.
That makes me very
Serious. I like that.
Hell of a set.
He is worried.
I think
over 1,000. Yeah,
some
like
idea what's happening.
That's terrible.
obviously people are like that's
That
why people
one
are
shot
dying
shows
within
us.
minutes.
Now, the most important part is the prevention.
I can see you being shocked either way. Like if you think you know what's happening, they try to put a spin on it, the way you'd feel, or if the report is accurate,
Not like the others.
and that's gonna scare the hell out of you. Either way, he's just so good. And I'm always in awe of the facial acting. You know, you can just read on their faces how good it is.
I'm getting ready.
I'm not necessarily. Come on.
It is this guy. It is Eric. Dr. Eric.
it's fine.
Selvig?
Really?
No. I don't know why I have a hard time.
That is Skarsgård.
Chemical hazards as the dispatch
I know him.
to the plant. In terms of radiation, Patrick and Picard reports no more than a 3.6 drop in equivalent of a chest X-ray.
Yeah. Okay.
Overdue for a checkup.
Scary guy.
Foreign press. That's Gorbachev. KGB first had to
All they care about is the press.
Still saying it's 3.6.
He's gonna. I would be like, okay, I was
He's like, there's this report in the hospital. It's bad.
If there's nothing else, meeting adjourned.
Oh, say something. Oh, yeah, there you
Yep.
go.
Thank you.
Yep,
Holy shit.
bang on the table, man.
Holy shit, he's speaking up. Holy shit.
We can't adjourn.
Because
This is Professor Legasov of the Kurchatov Institute. Professor, if you have any concerns, feel free to address them with me later.
I can't. I'm so sorry. Page 3, the section on casualties. 5 members severely burned,
on his hand by a chunk of smooth black mineral on the ground outside the reactor building. Smooth black mineral.
Graphite, which is the reactor core.
So that must be
You
like
guys mentioned
housing or
graphite
something.
last
They seem to
episode.
know
They
that.
didn't catch
Let's
on.
see about it.
Tank explosion, there's debris. Of what importance that could
There's
be.
only one place in the entire facility where you will find graphite. Inside the core. If there's graphite on the ground outside, it means it wasn't a control system tank that exploded. It was the reactor core. It's open.
Right.
Which means
Things are bad, people.
Okay, so he's pretty good.
I'm a general secretary, I can assure you that the facility has its station.
Shut
The
up.
economy reports that the reactor core is intact. As for the radiation,
Yes, 3.6 Rontgen, which, by the way, is not the equivalent of one chest X-ray, but rather 400 chest X-rays. That number's been bothering you for a different reason, though. It's also the maximum reading on low limits dosimeters. They gave us the number they had. I think the true number is much, much higher. Fahrenheit is finally holding the equivalent of 4 million chest X-rays in his hand.
so they got there's no place for alarmist hysteria.
Not alarmist, it's a fact.
Well, I don't hear any facts
Thank you.
at all.
everyone just
All I see is a man I don't know, engaging in conjecture, in direct contradiction to what has been reported by party officials.
Jesus Christ, you can't say anything. Can't speak the truth.
That's the most important.
Express my concern as calmly and as respectfully as others.
Who is this? What is the name of
I
it?
will allow
That
it.
was Boris.
I don't know.
Okay,
like,
good.
Russians
Yo,
don't
like you
really
see it, you see the damage, but like
God
to
forbid
have
you
that like
contradict party
calculation and
officials.
know it's just
Not
full
smart
mark
what you did
damage.
to me.
say.
right?
Why?
Exactly like the boss
At least one word.
of the
But I get it.
the
When you're
same.
living in denial.
Honesty
From our mistakes of the past.
235 as fuel. Every atom of U-235 is like a bullet, traveling at nearly the speed of light, penetrating everything in its path: woods, metal, concrete, flesh. Every gram of U-235 holds over 1 billion trillion of these bullets. That's in 1 gram. Now, Chernobyl holds over 3 million grams, and right now it is on fire. Winds will carry radioactive particles across the entire continent. Rain will bring them down on us. That's 3
Makes sense when
million
people are so
billion
resettling all
trillion
these years
bullets
later
in
and not
the,
able to go back to where they're
air we
from.
breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat.
It's bad.
Most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years.
Oh my god.
Some of them not for 50,000.
I had no idea about any of this, by the way. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know any of this.
Concern stems entirely
That's why I'm
from the description of a rock.
He's right though.
Very smart.
Yes.
Idiots.
I would say that he knows a lot more than you do about all
Is he
of
not
this.
being taken
So-
seriously?
You should probably just send someone there to see if it's really
I want
graphite.
you to go to Chernobyl.
But that person's
You
gonna
visit
die.
with the reactor, you
Oh,
personally,
Jesus.
and you report directly back to me.
wise decision.
Honestly, none of you guys should go there and you
Take
should just
control of the guy.
anybody
That's a
soon
jet.
as bad and get out.
Like they're not believing anybody. I don't want to go there.
From a general secretary, but
Do you know how a nuclear reactor works?
No.
No, you don't.
no.
Right.
No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking for?
But I think he had the strawberry birthday.
Meeting you.
Exactly.
This guy's
Death sentence.
At least let him talk.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you call him here to make this whole meeting more official because you have a fucking
That's scary.
scientist here?
And I love this reminds me of
I recognize that everyone's
but I love the part of Armageddon where they're spewing out all of that detailed figures. I really like this. It's not just like how big the actors are. I like the Jared Harris' character brings it down. I mean, yeah, he's just back to the figures, but he's doing it this way. Very clear.
really negatively affects radiation.
Sounds like a that gets through to me like shit.
I mean, I guess that could also be from chain smoking cigarettes. Who knows?
Remember
Probably both.
how the different countries surrounding where the reactor reacted, and it's still impacting us today, you know?
Is it?
It's actually not a... Yeah.
Presume I'm too stupid to
There's
understand.
a lot that goes into it, I'm sure.
I'll restate.
Be hard to do.
Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
Alright, this guy sucks.
Russia.
Okay. Guys, I can outdo it too.
Explain it in very simple terms so that I can understand a little bit.
Nuclear reactor makes electricity with steam. Steam turns a turbine which generates electricity, where a typical power plant makes steam by burning coal. Nuclear plant.
You can draw a diagram? Yes, yes, yes. Give me a diagram.
We use something called fission. We take an unstable element like uranium-235, which has too many neutrons. A neutron is
The bullet.
yes, the bullet.
Okay,
So
he might get this
bullets
after
are
all.
flying off the uranium. Now, if we put enough uranium atoms close together, the bullets from one atom will eventually strike another atom. The force of this impact splits that atom apart, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. Fission.
The graphite.
Yes. The neutrons are actually traveling so fast, we call this flux. It's relatively unlikely
flux
that
capacitor.
uranium atoms will ever hit one another. In RBMK reactors, we surround the fuel rods with graphite to moderate, slow down the neutron flux.
Okay. I wonder how it exploded then. I mean,
in a funnier show, this would be a.
I needed that. I'm glad you broke it down like that.
Honestly, I think yes.
Oh.
I don't think that you exactly know how it works.
Incorrect.
I wouldn't say that,
now you are an expert in nuclear science. 5-minute presentation. You shouldn't be here. Oh no. You're gonna get sick too. No, don't. No, don't take her.
Oh my god.
You I'm glad we don't get to see the baby anymore, though. It really makes me sad seeing the baby.
Like for children, it's so unfair.
𝙁 6 paramilitary fire and rescue unit. I need to find him. Please.
Kind of like how
He's being transported by helicopter to Moscow.
Moscow, that's how bad it is. That's how bad
Right,
it
is
is.
he alright?
No, obviously not.
It's so weird.
I can't believe they're not letting people leave Chernobyl.
Tell him make it work alert.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
That was nice.
When are they taking him?
Yeah.
Now.
He said he doesn't want misinformation to
Nice
get
guy.
out, so they're shutting down.
probably a good thing you do get out of there. I'm surprised we should let us get into that office.
This is so sad.
So we saw earlier, what did they say? We're 6 hours in, right? 6, 7 hours in, something like that. So by now, we're probably like another, right, 8 or 9 hours.
During a crisis, information is really hard to understand.
Oh my god, these helicopters are all
Yeah.
Oh, it's them. Wow. Flying so close together, just everybody's all these helicopters leaving and they're flying towards it. It's crazy.
Understatement.
I don't have to. Look, that's graphite on the roof. The whole building's been blown open.
You already know.
The core's exposed.
I guess you get out of there.
From here.
You know what he's talking about?
That's radiation ionizing the air.
But we can't see, we don't know.
No! No! Yes, you'll be dead.
Thank you.
Listen to me.
Oh my god! You are what is wrong with you, man?
I promise you by tomorrow morning you'll be begging for that bullet.
So much I love.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Listen to the guy who just had to explain Nuclear reactor.
You are so stupid, Boris.
Freaking chill, dude.
You want to do it so bad because you work at
I love the rhythm of this where it's like just kind of,
Is that any safer, really?
Glad the pilot has some common fucking sense.
Jeez, let's go to the survival situation and assume he's right.
The biggest I'm a scientist here. Listen to him.
The guy with the brains in front of
My
you is
God.
telling you that's gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, here she is.
That's
Other
just
side.
silly, but if it's computer generated, it's very good. This is a fun show so far. Very well done.
Stuff gets gummed up in the works.
A little bit of like power, like I'm better than you.
Too busy.
Well, great. You know, if we had another day, if we had more time, that'd be great.
And thank God he's there.
Of the Marusi Institute for Nuclear Energy.
What a pleasure. Let me introduce
I'm here about Chernobyl.
She doesn't give a fuck
like, right to
about
business.
this guy standing
No
next
time for
to you.
introductions.
Such a lovely time. Visit again soon. Oh, thank you.
Do like politicians around the
Emily
country
Mortimer's
know
there.
what's going on?
I feel like Hillary and Jackie was taking pictures, and I think, what is
Someone
it?
has to listen. Right?
But I know her face. She's been in stuff like this. Specifically right
I must tell you, this is why no one likes science. Tell me how a disease to cure, where are they? In a lab, Moses in their books, and so grandma dies. But when there isn't a problem, they're everywhere, spreading fear.
I know about Chernobyl.
There is a
Huh?
problem.
I know that the core is either partially or completely exposed.
Whatever that means.
And if
Well,
the
he doesn't know
development
that.
use iodine tablets and then evacuate the city, hundreds of thousands of people are going to get cancer, and God knows how many more will die.
Yes, very good. There has been
Very
an accident
good.
in Chernobyl, but I've been assured there is no problem.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that there is.
Is it vodka?
I prefer my
Like,
opinion to
side note, I
yours.
love how they all drink vodka.
Of course you prefer your opinion, but your opinion is wrong.
Before you were deputy secretary, you worked in a shoe factory.
Yes, I worked in a
Please
shoe
put him in
factory.
his place.
And now I'm in charge.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you're qualified, sir.
She's a nuclear physicist.
Yeah, don't use condescension.
Oh, he's taking this seriously.
You're not gonna get anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
They do really good.
Yeah. They're all the same.
If you don't like that opinion that you shouldn't.
I mean, so far we've only met two smart people.
But I'm just saying.
She's gonna help her.
Maybe three if you include Gorbachev for sending somebody to actually look at it.
Stay with iodine. Or keep your thyroid from absorbing radioactive iodine.
Oh, it's about the
Take
thyroid.
one a day for as long as they last.
Nope.
And go east.
Go east, yeah.
Get as far from east as you can.
Those things are gonna be like gold for next week,
That was
right?
nice of her, but it's just
I'm sure
where
this
there's
part right here is probably just dramatized, but I wonder if she's trusting her. How crazy would it be if that moment actually happened?
I was thinking don't look up also, dude. I was just thinking that because the way he was like letting the guy out and she had been going in. I was just thinking that.
Because I did read that a lot of people
It's
got
like no one is
thyroid
appreciating the urgency of the
cancer.
situation.
So I guess the iodine is to protect your thyroid.
Doesn't matter how it looks.
I wonder why it affects your thyroid more.
Fear is a pure bureaucrat. Stupidity, pig-headed.
I actually have heard that iodine does help thyroid issues. Because thyroid issues run in my family.
They're just worried about themselves and not.
I thought that's just right in.
Yes, but they're not like the people who are controlling Kennedy. They're just like document paperwork. Like they are not physicists, I guess.
Look, he's holding his hand over his mouth.
She's going to do funny. Don't go up an eye. I'll honor that you're right.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Naturally, we regret the circumstances of your visit, but as you can see, you are making excellent progress in containing the
It's all good news, right? No matter what it is, all good news. Yeah, we know this is bad overall.
Excellent.
Really gotta handle all things,
Excellent
sir.
work.
Individuals who we believe are accountable.
Right, but not you, right? Not you.
Are you looking to push that label?
How far away? You guys need to be in like France or some shit. You gotta get far away.
But honestly, take care of things.
scene of the episode.
Once the gravity
series.
is
When they showed the
I'll go back, right?
Stop this far away, exactly.
Very dangerous things.
Oh.
Apparently our reactor core exploded.
Very dangerous things.
You've been told that.
We'd like to kill you for saying those dangerous things.
I'm sure you could.
I'm not prepared to explain it at this time.
I presume there's no answer.
Right, because you're asking a very difficult question. He needs to see how you were running your fucking plant.
Oh my goodness. Those two guys. Stop.
Stop, man.
Why did I see graphite on
Oh, now.
Yes! Part of the core was used as a neutron flux moderator.
Alright. Okay, dude.
Yay!
Thank you for asking questions. Oh, fuck you, dude.
That can't be.
Well, it is.
Correctly, my apologies, but graphite.
He's playing political games so that he can't be
Perhaps
blamed.
you saw burned concrete.
Now they made a mistake. I may not know much about nuclear reactors. I know a lot about concrete.
Oh, really?
Conrad,
Why?
I assure you.
I understand. The thing they got is wrong. I shall improve it.
Now he know about.
Our hiring to Simmons is just the right.
Good. Okay. Yes. This
Cover
exactly.
one of our trucks with lead shielding. Mounted the Simmons on the front.
Mounted right here.
Yes.
Right?
I'm scared.
What's the levels right here?
If in Minsk, it's setting off alarms.
Give them every bit of
He's like, we're all
protection we
fucked
have.
anyway. Just, yeah.
Understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Yeah.
He's like, I cannot express to you guys how bad this
Wow.
is.
No, he was protecting his man.
Everything's fine.
Like the
Now it's like one of the
Yeah,
If
that's
anybody
noble.
has that
It's
to
like
belong to anybody else.
self-sacrifice.
I cannot go to the left side if I look over here because this street is rolled right into this zone. Image starts found here, so
Everyone just needs to get out. I can't just like shut down.
You don't ask.
So high when it was
figuratively not, it's still
I mean, like that
here.
The show's really tense.
That's
Oh, they only covered tinfoil.
It was around when they said it was probably
Does it
and that it was
rocket?
Do you know what that is in the tank?
Yes, he's going
these guys are the ones suffering.
the hero of the show so far, right?
Yeah. I wonder why they only put it over one part of the car.
Knowing this is right.
I'm worried for this guy. Is this guy gonna die?
But again, I can feel it.
We
Like,
asked you that question this whole series. Is this person gonna die? Is that person gonna die? The answer is yes, Natalie.
all the exposure being that close to time.
go off the charts.
It's
It has to.
But that's why
I'm
he said
also,
get as
like,
close as possible.
really impressed with that guy.
So
Pissing me off. But when it came down to it, he did push back, and I
just won't cry this whole time.
I don't understand the thinking of these two dudes on the right.
This is
Like,
awful.
if you have that bad of a situation,
he did say that
you're gonna have to answer for it very, very quickly.
He's back.
he's
Let's hear it.
back.
Let's hear it.
Good.
Moment of truth, maybe.
Like the
Oh, my
bill's
bad.
gonna
I thought
come
he was
due
stripped down.
very, very soon.
I thought Jared Harrison got it. I was like, wow, that's a brave guy.
So I don't really know much of anything about radiation, but when they do like the washdown like that, is that to just like rinse it off so that it goes onto the ground?
That area is going to have
Worried. Is that, do you have any
Of
red on
the
his face?
radiation they're measuring.
It's not too long yet.
Oh God, what is it?
15,000.
Holy shit!
What does that number mean?
Yes.
The
Thank you.
next core is open.
Yep.
As I've been telling you,
Watching
bitches.
with our own eyes is giving off nearly twice the radiation released by the bomb in Hiroshima. And that's
Twice. Every single hour,
20
right?
hours since the explosion,
'Cause it gets
so
worse,
40
right?
bombs worth by now. 48 more tomorrow. And it will not stop. Not in a week, not in a month.
Yeah,
It'll burn
it's
and
all
spread its poison until the entire
radioactive stuff. It
continent
like
is dead.
multiplies the energy. But I forget what it's called. It's like the half-life or something. Right? I don't know if that's right. It's been a long time since I've
Is that even accurate though?
Oh!
Is that even accurate? Or is that just...
If they can get something there.
What do you have to pass the buck?
Tell me how to put it in.
Well,
Yes.
how they stop
He's
it.
asking
So
the
they're
right
gonna have to sacrifice people to go
No. That it'll do. No.
The efficiency reactor cools burning at over 2,000 degrees. The heat will instantly vaporize the water. How do we put it out?
Yes, yes.
They
Good
can
question.
answer.
I'm starting to like him now. He's asking the right questions.
Dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet.
Wow.
Is it the first?
Create fission but can't stop it.
Boron and sand
I mean, that explosion of
create problems of its own, but I
At
don't
least it's
see
the only
any
one,
other way.
right?
No.
It's better than the
Of course, it's going to take
alternative, right?
thousands of drops because you can't fly the helicopters directly over the core, so most of it is going to miss.
How much
Right.
salmon, bro?
Yeah, 5,000 tons.
What?
Obviously, we're going to need to evacuate an enormous area.
Never mind that. Focus on the fire.
No, the evacuation is more... He is.
Never mind. It's carrying all that smoke.
Listen to him. My God. After all this, just fucking listen to him.
It's 3 kilometers away.
You have to evacuate everything.
I've been told not to.
Why?
Come on, dude.
Oh
Do the right
God,
thing.
it's all just a fucking ego game to you people.
Understand or not by the things you do not understand.
It's not politics, man. It's
safe
gonna look bad
life.
when the
He
whole town
understands that all
dies.
those people in your bag.
There you go.
Immediately he's listening on some level.
5,000 tons of sand and boron.
God.
See,
What's the
I
second
think
thing?
he's
Stand in
listening to him,
what?
he's just-
Is it actually
It's
that?
gotta be an
Or
adjustment.
I'm
What is
assuming
boron?
that's just the max of that
Something
later.
that most of them are dicks and he sees.
They want to, they're trying to keep it quiet, probably.
Hotel.
Like, where
Stay at.
because why would they need?
Okay, stupid
Why would
question.
they need something
So
that
what
could
are they rinsing
actually
the truck
accurately
with and what's running off of it?
that it would never get, it should never have gotten
Like, I don't
crazy.
need
It would
water.
never
Well, I
get
guess
such
it's
a
the water.
speed. It never got.
Me too.
5,000 tons. How do you...
Imagine being that close.
Ignorant on
How do you
this.
accomplish that?
Like, you know, I've seen that though in other things where they rinse some
Might not kill you
hose them
instantly,
down,
but-
scrub them.
Then he said
I assume just go radiation.
right, so he says all the most of it's
They kept showing them. They kept showing them.
Oh, because the pilot will be
They
If I
put
were
the
him,
water
I'd be like, I'm not staying here to see that.
Maybe the helicopter will take too much damage or something, or...
Man, what do you even do? Have a drink.
Is he gonna tell everybody in this hotel to evacuate?
They just realized.
What about their day? Like,
I prefer one of those.
I was about to say, oh honey, get the big glass. Give me that Stanley Cup, whatever the equivalent that is back in the day, and just fill it up.
Just been washed.
Superstitious. From where she took the first glass?
He's like, yeah, that's
I think from the bar.
She just washed it or what?
Smells good.
Yeah. Wash them.
Because of the fire.
Oh God, he can't answer questions. But they all should leave.
Anything we should be worried about?
A lot.
Where do I start, ma'am?
What do you say?
as far away from here as
What do you say to someone you know is gonna die?
He's lying.
What do you say?
because he knows he shouldn't say anything, like, that he's not supposed
Yeah.
to.
That's what I didn't realize. Because he can't tell them.
Well, you don't want to set a panic in, right? That's gonna be
Yeah,
hard
like
to
if
do.
you put your ass into the windows or something right now, it's like
Say something. Say, I quit
Keep
my
it
job.
coming
I'm
like
not
this,
here.
right?
Right? It's not that
maybe.
Yeah.
so
The
weird.
utility of it.
Russia, because it would just be your job.
Yeah.
We'll die.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but at what cost?
This is why, like,
And so obviously we saw him in the very
What
first
was the medicine she was recommending for your
people are
thyroid?
gonna start noticing.
Yes. They're killing them in every single
And
game.
I'm wondering, I thought maybe it was something to do with, like, you know,
Why?
cover up, or he's,
Yeah.
you know, sort of, I didn't know who it was at the time. That was going on. So now I'm wondering if maybe he's sick and he's died of his food.
Yeah, they're in a coma.
And I also recently saw that there is a fungus or something. Warning, it was just
30 out. Oh my god.
area that they found that
I don't know how this is gonna work if they're not
and
supposed to go
gets rid of
directly
the
over it.
radiation, and now scientists are using that to study to see if they can use that as like a viable.
That's what he was saying, is that you can't fly directly over it.
See, like, that kind of footage right there.
They must have done something like the entire planet did, or the entire.
Probably gonna have to try and drop it early and hope that it goes. So
fire has been
I'm worried that the wind or something is going to happen.
That's what he said, most of it's going to pass.
I'm worried they're all still going to get.
Couldn't they put like
They're losing signal.
Get over the fire, or the wind will have to carry it. Tell them they cannot go over the core.
They'll die.
Because it's just going straight up, right?
I repeat, the other too close.
He's in it! He's in it!
He's right in the smoke.
It's gonna fall.
What the fuck? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? What is it?
They're gonna die, right?
In it!
Are they gonna hear it?
They've been told to not go over it, and then they went in it anyway.
Probably getting roasted by it. Right, they're gonna crash.
Why did they don't have
Go
any
crashing out of there. No, they just drop it.
Yeah,
It's gonna start a whole new goddamn fire.
Oh my god, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought the pilot was just gonna die. The whole thing just tore apart.
Now Boris is finally, I think that's what it is.
This
Now this
Yeah.
freaking politician is finally fucking seeing, like, yeah, if you'd flown over it, y'all would have died a really painful death.
So you're gonna purposely send people.
What do you do?
I'm the other person.
Oh my god.
I guess that's what you do for the next one.
Save the lives of everybody.
They go high.
That's great. It just instantly, it's like, that's you guys, you should listen to me.
That's what I keep thinking about.
We're out.
That was nuts.
They're just dying.
Institute Laboratory 4.
So did that actually happen? Did a helicopter come careening out of the sky? And did they actually try to dump
How nice
boron
is
and
it to phone?
sand on
It's
it?
been too long. I was actually calling about our friend. You know, the one in the country.
They speaking in code.
Yes, it's extremely hot. But his nephews are flying down.
Code.
Talking.
Oh, which nephews?
You're talking in code.
Yeah.
Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5.
Smart
Look,
lady.
it's right there, the code.
They're sending us secret messages.
When they're crawling all over you.
That's smart.
No, they don't want visitors.
Started using sand and boron code.
Clever.
Talking
Wow.
in code. She just said it.
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
That was a code. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I do.
I love that.
Cool.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Is that not the move?
She's smart. I discovered, obviously.
Yeah.
No, like I said, they're trying to keep the information.
I guess
Some
if
of
you
these
have
branches
knowledge,
they
it's
probably will
probably
get.
it's not so hard because it's something so future.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
It's one thing to think about
Is
it.
she going?
It's another thing to see it happen, you know?
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Oh, brave soul.
Wow.
Chill.
These people that know what's
I don't know
happening.
if they'll listen to you, Sam.
yeah, she knows if she
Not
goes.
good at that.
Whatever they're doing, she doesn't like.
4,880 to go.
I knew he was going to say what.
There are 50,000 people in this city.
They need to be evacuated.
Aren't allowed to.
Professor Ilian, who is also on the commission, says the radiation isn't high enough to evacuate.
Ilian isn't a physicist.
Well, he's a medical doctor. If he says it's safe, it's safe.
Not if they stay here.
We're staying here.
Yes, we are. We'll be dead in 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't know that.
Yeah.
He didn't realize that.
He kind of believed him, kind of.
It's true though.
He's confused.
He just realized what really is gonna happen.
Well,
Not your
don't
fault,
say
man.
sorry, you have a
Trying to do the
point.
right thing.
Believe him
He didn't know.
completely.
No one else does.
They
That's
just
what's
don't
happening.
understand our
Because he was right just
Dead
on
in 5 years.
That this is serious.
They're just
Even by
like,
you
that
guys
sinking into
accepting
their faith.
Yeah.
Like,
right now.
Real
So
enough
you
for
guys
you
think you're
now.
an echo.
like they know that they have to
Saw the
stay
message pop up.
and figure it out.
Imagine the people
I like that this guy is finally like
Ready for
listening
the
to
hill,
Okay, maybe
bro.
he was
I'd be like, you guys are on your own. I hope you figure it out.
Everything she said.
Heck
He's
to the
following
no.
orders. Like he can only do so much because he's also following orders. Like
He's like, I need a minute.
Right.
Chernobyl.
This sounds so bad, but I understand why he killed himself. Like I
The
wouldn't
top of the committee.
want to like suffer at the end. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Thank you.
Were you getting that go the whole time, guys?
The nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation.
Right, it's only a matter of time.
Identified it as a byproduct of our fuel.
That's weird.
The Americans took satellite photos.
Yep.
The reactor building, the smoke, the fire.
Secrets out.
You couldn't stop
The
that.
whole world knows.
Yeah.
So now they can evacuate?
right?
No longer contained. Man, this is some good acting because like now I feel like these are real people. Again, I know that sounds so dumb. That's the point of acting, but they're very good at it. Yeah.
They're reacting.
Frankfurt.
Do you get it now, man?
Whoa.
They're not letting kids play outside.
Yep, the news is out. You might as well.
Germany.
Do you know what the fallout was?
Here they are.
Countries you
Next
mentioned?
Still
radiation's not
outside.
letting their kids play outside. Here they have like sprinklers told their
What's
people.
going on?
I think the
They're good, though.
laptop
They're
players
good.
is
Well,
Out of there.
I would not go. I would not set foot in
You're
that.
still hearing the echo.
Would you?
The nuclear accident in the Soviet Union and the Soviets have admitted that it happened. The Soviet version is this. One of the atomic reactors at the Chernobyl atomic power plant in the city of Kiev was damaged, and there is speculation in Moscow that people were injured and may have died. The Soviets may have been fairly quick to acknowledge the accident because evidence in the form of mild nuclear radiation had already reached beyond the Soviet borders to Scandinavia.
It's only 36 hours.
And just a shout out to that scene, those two actors.
Read what John
These news who are not from the Soviet countries, right?
Yeah.
America.
I forgot his name, but he's in the
They're
Marvel.
outside.
They're gonna evacuate.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or they're going to pick people up.
He's all being sent.
Yeah, they know something's up now.
Looks like a big beautiful city.
Was he announced?
Could you
Military
imagine?
people are still here.
Could you imagine? You're just going about your day and you see a military truck going about announcing shit.
Suddenly to stop panic, but in reality, whenever they should be evacuated.
They all have masks. None of them
Okay, they are starting to
Oh, in Germany they're letting kids outside. I wouldn't either. You know what's going on?
They saw what the rest of the world was
These people are way calmer than I would be.
I have seen about Chernobyl that it was. I did hear that it was like this. People were just told to leave. They didn't have time to grab bags or things. They just had to get up and go. And that's why when you go back and visit Chernobyl now, there's a couple little documentaries that I've seen on it. A lot of the houses and apartments are left as they were.
How scary and terrifying would this be?
And the pets were left too.
Just so sad that you can't see.
They're being evacuated from the hospitals too, yeah.
Bring out those things that they tell you take the strict minimum.
That was a soldier picking her up. Oh my god, was she alone? Oh god.
I guess maybe if you were used to this, you know, you grew up in a certain way. You don't have to question things, just do what you're told, get in line.
That's what I'm wondering, what are they telling you?
Can you imagine being displaced like that?
People though.
Yeah.
So sad.
Do they not why?
They're gonna see
So sad. Could you imagine just having to pick up and leave? What if, like,
True story. That guy that shut the city down, bastard.
Could you imagine just having to pick up and leave?
Show you?
Screaming is getting all
Can't remember.
Immediately, like, imagine if your partner was out somewhere,
Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute since I watched that episode.
separated, like kids being separated from parents. I mean,
that's like the equivalent of a van pulling up and throwing it back over here.
leave everything behind. I'll never use labor.
Quickly did my
all my gear. You can set fire to. But like,
see a random, you know, like you want to test on the background, you read about it.
You'd have to find out about my arms. Carrying the kids and screaming.
It might have probably did go
bag though that Coda fits in, like his pet carrier, and he doesn't bark when he's in it. He's very
Okay, good. I thought that was the end for a minute. I'm so into it. It's one of those shows where I get like Mark now. Do you do
my bag?
Where they kind of feel that we're on our way out. I recognize it.
Oh!
Do you have permission?
Of course not. Nobody has permission.
Speak to someone urgently.
Turn around right now or I'll arrest you.
If you arrest me, you should take me to the highest possible authority.
That's how serious she is.
She's really good. I like her.
On foot, the scimitars in hand.
To say.
Yeah.
She's very cute.
This guy's having a crisis because he didn't really realize he was going to be dying in 5 years.
Really effective.
More
The guards arrested this woman at the South Check.
Perfect! Great!
But here's what you should know that I know.
This is the perfect
I know that your reactor
person
causes
to bring her to.
explosives. I know the graphite's on fire, the fuel is melting, and you're dropping sand and boron on it, which you probably thought was smart, but you've made a mistake.
Yeah, what is she?
Olana 𝙎𝙪𝙗𝙗, Chief Physicist, Belarusian Institute for Nuclear Energy, and you're 𝖍𝙪𝙗 𝙪𝙗. Smothering the core will put the fire out, but the temperature will eventually increase, it will melt down.
Perfectly aware. But I estimate at least a month before it melts through the lower concrete pad.
Like he was saying, this isn't a
You
foolproof
don't have a
solution.
month, you have approximately 2 days.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
That's not
The
good.
fuel would take a month to reach the concrete pad here. First, it's going to burn through the biological shield here by Tuesday. And when it does, it's going to hit these tanks, bubbler pools, reservoirs.
Reservoirs for the ECS.
I understand your concern.
But I confirmed it with plant personnel. The tanks are nearly empty.
No, they weren't really empty. Each of these points, here, here, and here, all drain to the bubbler pools. I'm guessing that every pipe in the building ruptured, and then there are those fire engines that I saw on the way in.
Fire hoses are still connected.
Oh, God.
They've been gushing water into the structure this whole time.
Oh,
I thought it was because they showed some water.
no. They didn't know.
Tanks were full.
Yeah, you're gonna be chain smoking, buddy. It just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, what did they even say?
Whoa. A real...
Okay, the previous one was
I'm assuming this is a real news report from 1986. That's so insane. It's cool that they can use stuff like that for this show.
Why is like
saving people's lives? He's hitting him right.
It's not really that cool though, because something fucked up happens, but...
Both.
I think we might tell the truth this time.
I have 10 minutes.
You feel all right.
Then I'm back
You're
on the
about to have a
phone,
lot longer than
apologizing to our friends,
Yeah, you should.
apologizing to our enemies.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Our power comes from the perception of our power. Do you understand the damage this has done?
What
Do you understand what's at stake?
speech like this?
Boris?
Professor Legasso will deliver our...
Oh, that's right. Look at him now. Yeah. Before he's like, yeah, we'll talk afterwards. Now he's like,
The
he
airdrops
speaks
are
for me.
working to douse the fire. There's been a reduction in radionuclide emissions, but the fire will not be extinguished
Oh,
for at
look.
least
The other
another
doctor
2
is here
weeks.
too. That's great. She's in the room.
There is also an additional problem. Nuclear fuel doesn't turn cold simply because it is not on fire. In fact, the temperature will likely rise as a result of the blanket of sand we dropped. The uranium will melt the sand, creating a kind of lava which will begin to melt down through the shield below.
You've made lava.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I anticipated this.
However,
I believe there was time to reinforce this lower
He's kind of been giving
pad before the lava reached
an
the earth and
impossible
contaminated
situation.
the groundwater, but as it turned out, I was worried about the wrong thing. It was my understanding that these large water tanks under the reactor were essentially empty. This is Sulana Komyuk of the Belarusian Institute. Thanks to her insight, we are now aware that the tanks are, in fact, full.
Of water. And why is that a problem, Professor?
Right. That would have been my question
yeah,
too.
explain it a little bit.
We're gonna find
When
out.
the lava enters these tanks, it will instantly superheat and vaporize approximately 7,000 cubic meters of water, causing a significant thermal explosion.
Oh, goody.
We estimate between 2 and 4 megatons. Everything within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl. The entirety of the radioactive material in all of the cores will be ejected at force and dispersed by a massive shockwave.
Oh my god.
How
Which will
close do you
extend
freaking come?
oh
like,
my
the
God.
destruction of
Approximately
your-
200
Seriously?
kilometers.
So it's in the lyrics.
I don't remember.
Like you learned,
The
oh, it's
reason
bad, that was
radiation
scary, but then when
will
you
be
get
severe
pretty big fucking
and will
bomb.
impact all of Soviet Ukraine, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarusia, as well as Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania,
That's half of the
and most of
continent.
Australia.
That's almost to us from next to
Yeah.
Wow, I was right earlier when I said you guys need to get to like France.
And that's only what they care about. It's gonna impact
That's the word you zeroed in on?
The area and
I
the
get what he's saying,
permanent
but still.
disruption of the food and water supply.
It's like, what's the extent of
Steep
it?
increase in the rates of cancer and birth defects. I don't know how many deaths there will be, but many.
Look at them. Everybody's
For
realizing this affects
Belarusia
them
and
too.
Ukraine, impact means completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years.
This is if the lava reaches the water.
Yeah,
and it makes the explosion, everything blows
Yeah.
up.
More than 50 million people living in Belarusia and Ukraine.
60, yes.
Actually,
corrected him.
60 million.
And
How
actually,
long before this happens?
they must have
Approximately 48 to 72 hours.
He's like,
48 to 72
you can't
Oh, don't worry, not under it.
Yeah,
And unlike contractors, this will be
actually they didn't finish
We may
one,
have a solution.
and we were affected.
Enough
started
water
with that.
to the tanks. Unfortunately, the tanks are sealed shut by a sluice gate, and the gate can only be opened manually from within the duct system itself. So we need to find 3 plant
Who are
workers
willing to die.
who know the facility well enough
And
to
who are
enter
willing
the
to die.
basement here, find their way through all these ductways, get to the sluice gate valve here, and give us the access we need to pump out the tanks. Of course, we will need your permission.
And of course,
My
there's
permission
workers.
for what?
The water in these ducts, the level of radioactive contamination.
They'll likely be dead in a week.
Yeah, so you'd be killing 3 people.
So
We're
you're basically
asking you for your permission to
to their
kill
graves.
3 men.
Yeah.
To save millions, basically.
Okay.
I don't think he has a problem with not if you ask him so directly.
This is unbelievable.
You can have
Comrade Regasso,
He's like,
all victories inevitably come at a cost.
I don't think there's any victory coming out of this situation.
Can you imagine if they hadn't had that woman come?
If it works.
And it exploded?
That's a very a very politician answer.
The book of questions.
But they
where they'd
filed
be like,
them
we
very,
can save 60
very
people.
good.
Like-
Doctors are so good. Like,
Of course, you have to say, you
so-
have to say yes. 3 men in the lives of everybody.
So they must have done this, but I'm wondering if they were successful.
And also, how do we know all this? Like, I mean, I see these interviews or like the tape I saw him leaving in the beginning.
In a way.
We find out all this what happened behind closed doors. Now, you know, everybody knows there's such a lockdown on like information radiation.
No, they
Legally,
I would assume
or even just straight,
Not
they're gonna die a horrible death.
they will have to go there knowing
Yeah.
and if no one, if they go there,
I wonder if they recreated
Somebody
this or
left
if they
glasses
actually
on
like
the
got
table.
footage from there.
I learned about it.
Well,
I
there's
know
a-
it's bad. I remember it was scary.
But I just
But I just didn't realize like how
I know it's still
Sad,
Oh,
but
so were they successful
Yeah, this shit scared me so bad. I wouldn't
in
do
doing
it,
this?
man. Why would you take a tour of an area like that? That stuff doesn't expire.
See, like, how much money and
really long time.
Escape valve. And
again, the props put into just that one little montage of scenes we saw
I feel like I
there,
would have heard if there
but
was
it
a
sets
second
the
incident. I don't think I've heard
impression
that.
of what it
where
looked like.
The other
Of
reactors
course, any volunteers will be
so much
rewarded.
worse than we thought. Like I don't think I
Dead.
heard
Yearly
that.
stipend
More
of
people would have died if that was
400
the case.
rubles.
400 rubles. I don't know how much that is, but it doesn't sound like enough.
They all know.
They said they're gonna be good for the rest of the
And
month for that
for
stipend.
those of you working in reactors 1 and 2 promotions,
Why does it
Why are
matter?
reactors 1 and 2 still operating at all?
Great question.
My friend was a security guard that night, and she's now dying. And we've all heard
You
about
can't
the
lie to them.
fire.
You have to tell them what
And
they're
now
going
he wants
into.
us to swim underneath a burning reactor.
So not the morons you thought you were rigging it, huh, fellas? These guys ask questions and they're educated questions.
I don't have an exact number.
We don't need an exact number to know if it will kill us.
Yeah,
But you can't even tell us that.
Well, he does know it'll kill you, and yet they're not telling you.
Why should we do this? For what, 400 rubles?
I know that's nothing.
To save
Pathetic. This
60
really
million
is a bad
people.
offer.
Do it because it must be done.
Explosion.
Must be done.
Can't you pay their families?
Because nobody else can.
Tell them
More
what's
than
at
400
stake.
If you don't, millions will die.
Okay, so then you need to go back to just telling
That's not
them
enough, I won't believe you.
that they're gonna have to do it then, because you guys told me last time. So this was kind of
Set
how
our people
it
apart.
was that
1,000 years of sacrifice in our veins. And every generation must know its own suffering.
I'm glad he chose to do this because
That costs the price I have to pay.
he's a lot better than
I'm making my
a
peace.
scientist at giving a rousing speech.
Now you make yours. Go into that water. Because it must be done.
Yeah, see, this is almost like military speaking. Like I was saying, you guys said last episode that with the Soviet Union at this point, there's no freedom, there's no option. You just did what you were told. So it's like, don't even ask for volunteers then. Just go back to what you guys normally do. Just pick the 3 men you're going to have to pick and let them do it.
What I say?
There's Pablo.
Have people
I think
volunteer
it's waiting for
for
her, I think.
this. You're honest with them.
So you're gonna die
Arana.
Don't tell me they're all gonna go
Oh my
in.
goodness.
Everybody else there was like,
Oh, shopping
fellow countrymen. But yeah, but I mean, somebody's got to do it.
I'm not that kind of
Care of their families.
And the hard thing too is you can't just go get anybody. Like I was saying, it has to be someone who knows the facility.
I don't know much what it is. It doesn't matter. Even if that's
Who's willing to do it. They have choice, but
do
again,
something like
that
this,
aside,
knowing you
I guess
will
it's ideal
die.
if you can find folks who would volunteer.
That's
You
real
know,
courage,
save
yo.
millions of people.
I'm underneath
Give us your life.
To be that scared and knowing what's ahead and then you do it anyway.
didn't happen. It didn't explode.
Like it's not even maybe I'll get out of this. It's like no, you are definitely going to die. And it's not like
some kind of safety.
a quick, painless thing either. That's
How they go actually in the water.
Yeah.
Under the water.
Not gonna stop. It's coming.
Yeah.
Give them access to the
That's crazy. That like that one lady who had to fight her way forward.
Yeah.
All this came down to her. Like, what if she didn't have that level of determination? The landscape of the globe would be different.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Awfully close too. I'm surprised they're even getting.
It's weird how often that happens in history, yo. Like, there was something about that with like a nuclear submarine where it came down to one individual who decided not to start World War III.
Yeah, if the heat gets, if that lava gets to the water, it'll heat it so fast that it'll just expand and explode.
But I mean, I don't think like the core was exposed. Has anything of this magnitude ever happened besides this?
Video.
Scared.
I'd be scared.
They do, but
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie.
save it.
Hopefully they learn from this and they
I can save that.
I don't know, something different.
There's an audio effect too with the dosimeter. Those things.
The destruction rate is there.
Is it? They will say in minutes.
Extra layer of tension you'll see. It's pretty tense.
Please, I'm ready for the episode to end. Oh my god. Please.
No, I mean, if they touch it directly,
I'm honestly surprised that there weren't more bones.
with the protection they have 1 week. Can you imagine that?
I think you put it
And
in
so
front
the
of
first episode, when they went without the protection, they
So scared.
no, that one, the task cigarette kid.
Yeah.
The guy in not the firefighter. The guy from the
Yeah, that's true. All that shit on. You can't really. You have to just kind of use your. It's kind of when you go scuba diving. You know, you have to learn to communicate.
In the
without
modern day, I'm sure they have like headsets or something.
he had blood all over the body.
I mean,
hearing the breath. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a very.
Why would they build these things to only be able to function manually?
those outfits on.
That thing sticking down in their mask.
This isn't like modern tech where you can like, you got a walkie-talkie inside of there.
Oh, there's so many.
And they need to take off
It's getting worse.
the water.
They have to allow
I'm a little long.
I don't think that's protected gear. I think that's
It's getting even louder. I didn't think it could get louder.
That thing is screaming.
Coming out of that water. Oh god.
Were they not expecting so much water?
They're running out.
Actually, like the horror movies have lots of
leak or whatever. I don't know what that is.
His light's dying. Are you kidding me? Their lights are dying?
Seriously? They didn't get good freaking batteries.
But they're panicking.
Oh, shit.
I don't even think to say it because it's so intense.
They didn't even get us good flashlights.
Oh no, in the dark.
Yep, we can't.
We don't even know.
Oh my god.
Really?
So that's episode 2. I gotta say,
episode's
episode
there.
1, which really
So that was
surprised me
episode 2.
because the first one had so much action,
Anything done?
non-stop, and I really thought, okay,
I don't think that 60 million